Hello, y'all. I am back again. This is part two of freeing yourself from caregiving. So, I actually did some notes, y'all, because one of the things I love about videos is when you get into the subject, you never know how far it's going to go, right? So, I also wanted to remember why I wanted to go over some things from part one. So, one of the things I mentioned in part one is why do you want to do this? Free yourself from caregiving. And it takes your freedom, y'all. You have less freedom for your personal life because you have a completely disabled patient or partially disabled patient living in your home. How did I come to this conclusion, y'all? Is another issue I wanted to go over. For one, being overwhelmed with caregiving. I've been caregiving since I've been a kid. Life ain't about just living your life caregiving. Another reason I came to this conclusion is I found out that people, when you have done a lot of caregiving, had a lot of kids, and you've been caregiving, people expect it from you. Like, for example, I had a cousin that came in town to visit me. I was so happy to see her, but she had an expectation of me that I go visit my disabled brother. It doesn't matter to her if he's a mean asshole. It doesn't really matter to her if he lived in my home 8 to 10 years. None of that matters. I've set a standard and I've shown people that I'm a caregiver, whether it be through having several children, taking care of my in law's mother every Sunday, taking care of my brother, visiting my brother. You want to get this reputation off you. It's an empath reputation that'll hurt you in the long run because people get to not help the family member and throw it all off on you. So for me, I came to this conclusion because I want to develop a different standard and I want people to look at me in a different way. And it's not just somebody that's having a bunch of babies cleaning up disabled men and women's asses, y'all. That is not the standard that I want for myself anymore. Because guess what? When you develop that standard, no one thinks about if they need to take care of you. So you always end up being the caregiver. I have hypertension right now. If I had a mild, even a mild heart attack, who in the hell takes care of me? So you need to stop caregiving so you can figure out who the hell gonna take care of you. Okay. And I'm gonna get into more. This is definitely gonna be more than one part. This is part two, so there will be a part three. So these are some of the reasons I came to this conclusion. Plus, when I did caregiving, when I took my brother in, there was no video series like this that I went to watch. I'm not even sure if YouTube had started yet. I don't even think YouTube had started yet. And if it did, I didn't know about it. I think YouTube started some years after I had already took my brother in. So another reason I came to this conclusion or the idea to do this video is because I want to protect you from going through the hell I went through. It ain't fun caregiving. Okay. It's just not. Cleaning somebody's shitty, pissy ass that has a diaper on that's purposely wiping shit on your wall. This is the shit my brother did to me. It ain't shit fun about it. It's hell, y'all. So I want to protect you from living in a hell on earth because that is exactly what it is. So I was not protected because, you know, there was one physically disabled cousin that's very independent. She always had her own home, raised her kids. She could do pretty much everything I could do for myself. And I don't have a physical disability, and she worked. She was the only person that warned me that if I took my brother in, how hard it would be. My own mother didn't even warn me about the hell I would go through because she wanted her son, her disabled son, taken care of because she knew she was dying. That's another reason not to caregive. The family members that are encouraging you and saying yes to you doing it and being okay with it really aren't looking out for you. Tune in for part 3.